name's Anthony Vásquez, pitcher with the Mariachis and Tomateros right now, but Mariachis in the summer. And I guess I'm here today to show you just my arsenal of pitches and how we throw them and how most pitchers throw the pitches, but especially me. So I'm gonna walk through my pitches and tell you what I like, don't like, and how I throw them. All right, so first and foremost, the pitch you're gonna throw the most, well, at least I do, is fastball, and I think most pitchers throw that the most, but I have a couple of them. I have it's what I call four-seam fastball. It's just on the seams like this, around the horseshoe. Put fingers here, and I just want it straight. Sometimes it moves a little bit, but I just want it to be located straight. That's usually my hardest pitch, which is not very hard, but for me it's my hardest pitch. And so I just try to locate that the best I can. That's one of my fastballs. Another fastball I throw is a little off-centered. It's a sinker two-seam, and I throw it, and when I release it, instead of being straight like this, I kind of want it tilted a little bit. That way it kind of moves this way. So I'll kind of throw it on the side, it'll release like this, and I want it tilted, and then hopefully the goal is to get it to move that way towards my arm side. And that one's gonna be a little bit slower for me than my four-seam fastball. Next pitch is changeup, and I throw what we call circle change. So I throw it like this. So I got these three fingers over the ball right here, and same thing with the same grip as a four-seam grip, but instead of these two fingers, I'll use these three fingers, and it's just gonna come off, throw it just like my fastball, but it's gonna come off slower. You have a little more strength with these two fingers, and you can throw things harder this way. With these three fingers, I'm gonna let it kind of roll off. I'm not gonna get behind it and throw as hard as I can. I kind of want the pitch to just roll off my finger. That way it spins like a fastball, but it's coming out a lot slower. That would be my changeup. I would consider that one of my better pitches, if not my best pitch, for me to help me be successful. The next pitch I have is a cutter slider. Also hold that four seam like this. Same thing, but I'll put my fingers a little bit closer together, and I'll finish, instead of getting behind it this way, I'll throw the ball like this. So I'll try to get it on top and spin it this way when I'm pitching to create hopefully a tight spin this way, and the ball will move this direction towards my glove side, to my right. So I want that to come out pretty firm too. It's not a big slow pitch. It's gonna be a little bit harder, and then cut this way. Sometimes it cuts bigger. I kind of want it to move about this much, but sometimes it moves a little bit more, but that would be the cutter slider. It's gonna go away from lefties and into right-handed hitters. And last, I just got a curveball. I hold it on the two seams just like this. It's a pretty standard curveball. When you grab it, throw it this way. So I want it to come off my fingers like this. So it almost spins the opposite direction as a fastball. Fastball will spin this way. My curveball I'll throw, and it'll spin forward, and that'll create a hump, and then it'll come down this way. And that's my slowest pitch. Yeah, those are my 4 or 5 pitches. Oh man, I mean, again, my best pitch is my changeup for the most part, but a lot of that always depends on the hitter, kind of what he's doing, what he's looking at off me, how I'm doing, the pitches that I've already thrown him. A lot of things go into a factor of what pitches I decide to throw in each moment. So I thought I needed a routine? Shoot, honestly, not too much. It kind of depends on the day and where I am. Biggest thing is I don't like to be too lazy. I don't like to stay in bed all day and just hang out and do nothing. I like to be kind of busy, and I don't like to eat too much. Those are like the 2 things I like to do. I like to get up and kind of move around and do something. It could be work on the computer, or studying, or reading, or going and running errands, the mall, grocery store, talking to family and friends back home. Could be those different things, or it could be relaxing, playing some video games, but I also just don't like to sit around and just do nothing all day. I feel lazy when I go to the field, and then I like to get a good meal, but not too much. Kind of eat around 2 o'clock maybe, 2, 3 at the latest, maybe 1, 2 o'clock, and eat a good meal, and then be ready to go by 7. That's about the 2 main things.